Welcome to Success Lesson from Amazon. My name is Boomy Tokan. The other day I was watching an interview by the people who worked closely with Jeff Bezos, and something struck me that was said in that particular interview. And the statement was made by a lady called Esther Dyson, who is the chairman of Edventure Holdings. They were the first people that gave Amazon some of the capital they used to launch in the early stage of their business. And this is the statement she made. Jeff Bezos is not just a visionary, but an architect with blueprints. Now listen to this again. Jeff Bezos is not just a visionary, that is somebody who has, immense dreams about what he wants to do, but also the architect, the designer, and somebody who also is there for the construction of the building with blueprints, the plans to get there. What happens is I meet a lot of people who have big visions or big dreams that they want to achieve or big wishes that they want to achieve. But they don't have a plan. They're not an architect. They don't have a plan to get there, and they just don't know. So I want to help such people today by looking at the Jeff Bezos Amazon story and then coming up with certain 5 key steps that you need to take from looking at the life of Jeff Bezos and Amazon that I think will help you to create your own blueprints for success. Okay, let's go. Number 1 is this. I title this the 5 steps to success. And the first thing is have a dream. Now, you must say, well, I have a dream already. Well, a dream is detailed. What car are you driving? What income are you earning? What type of business are you running? Where are you living? What type of house are you living? What's the detail of that particular property? How many employees do you have? What number of products do you have? A dream. You will notice that when we sleep and we have a dream has a lot of elements to it. So you got to write down your dreams, or I call it purpose. What's your life purpose? Always start from a dream, or I would even suggest start from a life purpose. Jeff Bezos had a dream. The second thing is, once you've got a dream, then you set goals that fit in with the dream, that are congruent with the dream. If you have goals that are not based on a dream, you're going to struggle to get there. Some people start with goal setting. No, you're going to start with purpose or a dream. When you have a dream, you set goals that fit with that dream. That's what Jeff did. He set goals that fitted in. They were like glove to a hand with the dreams that he had. He wanted to create a company. I mean, this is their statement, their vision statement. It says that Amazon vision statement is the Earth's most customer-centric company to build a place where people can come to and find anything they want to buy online. They find and discover anything they want to buy online. First of all, they're going to be a customer-centric company. The Earth's most customer-centric company. So that in itself is a huge vision. It's a great mission statement. It's a huge vision. So every step it takes, I've got to be in line with that dream. Unless you have a dream, it's difficult to set goals. Unless you have a purpose, it's very difficult to set goals. So you always start with your dreams or start with the purpose. And then the third thing to do is to stick with it. That's what Jeff did. He stuck with it. When things were not looking good, he stayed with it. When there was the crash, he still stayed with his dream. When people thought Amazon wasn't making money, wasn't going to make any money, he stayed with the dream and tweaked as he went along. So you got to stay with your dream and you got to tweak as you go along. Number 4 is work with the right people. One of the things that Jeff is very proud about is his selection of the right people that he worked with. Is very adamant that the people he worked with really helped him to make Amazon a success. You got to find people. Where do you start? You start with people, just like he said, you start with people who really love your vision. people who are passionate about what you do or what you plan to do. That's where you begin. That's the one element, the first element that people you work with, the right person for you, has to be. They gotta love your vision. I was at a meeting the other day and two people were talking and they both had two different complete visions. I said to them, this is not going to work because you both have different approaches to things and what you want to do is completely different. And from then, they still tried to make some things work. I later learned that they're no longer working together because they just could not get on because the vision was very different. Not that anything was bad about what they wanted to do or they were going to do individually, but to get people who are right for you, they've got to be in line with your vision. And then finally, have a long-term view. Success does not happen overnight. You're going to have a long-term view. So that's what this is about. That's what Jeff did. He had a long-term view. All right. Remember, have a dream or purpose. Set goals that fit in with that dream or purpose. Stick with it. Work with the right people. Choose the right people. And have a long-term view. I think if we all did that in a small way, perhaps we're not all going to be like Jeff and be worth 18 billion. But hey, who knows? Maybe your desire is to earn £1 million a year. Maybe your desire is to earn £100,000 a year. Whatever that is, you can accomplish it if you follow these success steps like Jeff did. Have a dream or a purpose, set goals, stick with it, work with the right people. Your goals, remember, have got to fit in with your dreams, and you got to be prepared to pay the cost for it or pay the price for it. Stick with it, work with the right people, have a long-term view, and that's it. Thank you so much for reading or watching this, and I'll see you soon. My name is Boomy Tokan from StartYourOwnBusinessAcademy.com.